Hey guys, welcome to Vlogmas Day 14. So today's video is going to be a Snapchat Q&A. I went ahead and asked on Snapchat for you guys to send me questions, fitness or non-fitness related, and I went ahead and screenshotted them. I will post them on the screen as I answer the question. So the very first one is, how do you stay motivated all year round, and do you have any tips on staying on track? Now, I'm going to keep the how to stay motivated very short and sweet because I filmed this like twice already and I went off on the longest rant ever. You won't always have the motivation. The motivation comes and it goes, but it just comes down to being dedicated, and sometimes it just comes down to removing your feelings from whatever's going on and just getting shit done. Now, this applies to not only fitness stuff like working out, eating healthy, this applies to school, this applies to your work job, like to your workplace. For example, school, you have like a 5-page essay to do, you have math problems to do, whatever, you have all this stuff to do, and you're like, I don't feel like doing it. So what do? You procrastinate. This makes you not only feel ugly inside, it makes me feel that way, but it also could hurt your grade. So I think that taking your feelings out of that and like, I need to do this, it's gonna get me to where I want to be, it's gonna get me a step closer to my goals. Now you can apply that phrase to your fitness goals, to your lifestyle goals, to your work goals, whatever it may be. Last thing for how to stay motivated is, if the only limitation that you have is a lazy mentality, get your ass up and go get your shit done. Alright, tips to staying on track. Consistency, having your goals written down, having like reminding yourself of your goals, positive affirmations with what you're doing in life. What is your workout split? So my workout split varies almost every week, and it's not that dramatic. It's not like I change every single workout, but when I am following my programs, it kind of does change every week just because I like to provide them with new workouts. I like to make it fun for my challenges. That's also another question, when will my winter challenge be releasing? I'm really sorry guys, I have been working on plans. I want to make sure that I have a few things finalized before I allow you guys to do signups. Workout split, I train legs 2 times a week. I feel like that is what is working best for me right now. I will post a picture of my glutes and my legs on the screen, and as for upper body, I feel like the split that I have going on, guys, I don't train chest that frequently because I do have fibroadenomas, I believe that's what they're called. They're just non-cancerous tumors in my chest, chest. So I have actually a lot of them. If you've been around since last year, you would know that. They can get kind of sensitive sometimes when I train chest, so I just kind of steer away from it. I'm not doing powerlifting, so it's not necessarily something that I need to focus on. And yeah, my split just kind of varies. What kind of music do you listen to, and who's your favorite artist? Listen to a bunch of random music, I guess like the hip-hop stuff. I will post a screenshot of the playlist that I'm listening to right here on the screen so you guys can kind of get an idea of what I like to listen to. Do you weigh your food, and what's your #1 tip for getting started with fitness? I'm going to make a video on the getting started with fitness very soon, so stay tuned. I don't weigh my food. I haven't been tracking. Catherine, you're such an inspiration, by the way, and you look amazing. Lots of love from Germany. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. I think I'm gonna have a full day of eating where I track macros just to kind of show you guys like how to track macros. Coming up pretty soon, but on a day-to-day basis, like I personally don't track. How many pairs of Lulus do you have? Too many to count. I'm actually selling a good amount of Lulus. I've sold 2 so far. I will be selling them on Mercari. I think that's how you say it. So whenever I post a new pair of Lulus, I will post a screenshot to my Snapchat, so make sure you're following me. My links will be right here. What's your favorite gym wear? I answered this in my Ride or Die Fitness tag, but if you didn't watch it, it is GYMSHARK and Lululemon. What other YouTuber or fitness person motivates you? Who do you look up to? At this time, a year ago, I definitely would have had somebody come to mind immediately. At this point in my life, I motivate myself. I try to take steps towards my goals every single day, and that motivates me enough. And to be 19, have my own online personal training business, to be sponsored by the best supplement company in the industry, and to also work with the biggest growing fitness clothing company, aka GYMSHARK, in the industry is phenomenal, and I am beyond proud of my successes. It cannot have been done without God and Joshua by my side, along with my supportive family. So I am my biggest inspiration. You should be your biggest inspiration as well. During your 3 years of progressing, what would you do when you had bad days? like when you felt insecure or when you weren't progressing. I feel that I can't necessarily remember exactly like what I kind of went through mentally. As bad as that sounds, I feel like I don't necessarily remember, but I do know that there was times where I felt insecure, and I've shared this story before, but I have dealt with acne since I was in middle school, and that was one of my biggest insecurities. And to be in a gym and have even like 2 other women there that looked amazing, I would put myself down and I would be like, why can't I look like that? And most of the time these women were like 5 or 6 years older than me at the time, because I was 16, 17 at the gym. And it just, like, when it comes to like having bad days, like, and putting yourself down, those are the days to where you need to push through the most. Those are the days where you need to give yourself those positive affirmations. Tell yourself you're beautiful. Tell yourself you're worth it, because you are. You are worth so much. Your beauty is endless. And I feel like if you have acne, or if you have discoloration, or, you know, you're not at the place that you want to be in your life, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, you're gonna get there and you're gonna be happy. So why not be happy now? Why not enjoy the process? Why not enjoy the moment and love yourself? And I hope this answers like the insecure part as well. I think you should always try to be confident in yourself and what you're doing. And yeah, do you ever want to have your own gym? I do. That's definitely a goal in mind. Not right now, obviously, but that is something that I have been saving for, Joshua and I. So yeah, I guess we'll see in the future. Will you be at the LA Fit Expo? So I might go to the workshop, but I personally don't think like I'm a really big like fan of expos. Maybe just because I don't have a lot of like fitness friends. Like, I know people in the fitness community, like I know who they are, you know what I'm saying? Comment on their Instagram pictures and stuff like that, but I don't actually like click. Like, I don't have like that bestie friendship with like anybody. So I feel like I would be kind of just like a loner going to an expo. But if I did go, I guess that would be cool. I think I'll be attending the Arnold though, working the PEScience booth. I said I would do it, so I feel like that would be really fun. I feel like I would have more fun working a booth as opposed to like actually walking around, just because I'm kind of a loner. And I feel like for the Arnold, I would definitely be able to get more out of my comfort zone, because there's supposed to be a whole lot more people compared to the Dallas Europa. So yeah. How long did it take for you to become a sponsored athlete, and did you ever set out to become one? I had no intentions of being sponsored by anybody. I had no intentions of companies noticing me. I just posted about PEScience because I genuinely love their product. And what's funny, a local company had reached out to me asking if I want to be a sponsored athlete, and I was just like, no, like, I don't use your products. Like, I'm not going to do that to myself. I'm not going to be a sellout just to like get free products from a company. And literally 2 days later, Marie had emailed me from PEScience asking if I wanted to be an affiliate, and I was just like, or she DM'd me and then I emailed her, whatever. I was so shook, and I was like, God did this purposely. Like, I feel like that was a little test from him, like, are you gonna be a sellout, girl? What you gonna do? And I had been using PEScience, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like, I'm so happy. I was stoked. And then a month later, after being affiliated with PEScience, I got moved up to a sponsored athlete, and I'm forever grateful, because PES is like such a genuine company. They truly love their athletes, and they just sent all of us a bunch of headbands from Valentina, who has her own headband line, to support her. And I just feel like they are so genuine and select the best. Are you sponsored by GYMSHARK? No, I am affiliated with GYMSHARK, so I do get new products, I do get the clothing for free, and I also have an affiliate link to support me and my social media platforms directly, but I am not a sponsored athlete. Are you and Joshua married yet? And how long did it take for your abs to come through? Or does it depend on your body fat mass? And how are you sponsored by GYMSHARK? So I just answered the GYMSHARK question. Joshua and I are not married. This is not an engagement ring. It's actually a promise ring. I had told him that I did not want a James Avery ring. I wanted a nice ring as my promise ring. As mean as that sounds, I really didn't think he was going to get me a promise ring. So yeah, it's from K's. It's beautiful and I truly love it. How long does it take? Okay, so abs will usually come with a low body fat percentage, but even people with a low body fat percentage, if they didn't train their abs that consistently, if they didn't really train their abs consistently or like do weighted ab exercises, I feel like their abs don't really pop, as opposed to somebody who does do weighted ab exercises or trains abs consistently. you know, when they're not shredded, if that makes sense. So yes, a low body fat percentage is basically the only way to really see abs. I feel like I'm a little bit leaner in my stomach. I feel like some of my fat like goes to my back where my lats are, and then I have like a little lower belly pooch, so I feel like at the top like top four are a little bit sculpted. But guys, flexing, angles, poses, abs are important right now. It's a holiday season. I'm trying to eat. That is going to wrap up my Snapchat Q&A. I hope I answered your question. If I didn't, go ahead and leave a question down below and I will get back to you guys. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up to show your support for my channel. Make sure you're subscribed to enter my December giveaway. I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye guys.